How's it going, everyone? My name is Freedom Fighter, playing a little Black Ops 2 on the map Standoff Game Type Headquarters, using the AN-94 here to start for the first few minutes, and then I switch over to something a little bit more beneficial to me, which would be the MP7 with the extended mags and quick draw. Yes, I just did that in one breath and I feel like a boss. Ow, that kind of hurt my lungs. How's it going, guys? Like I said, playing a little Black Ops 2, and I am loving it. Oh, by the way, I got a new mic, and I finally figured out the audio settings, so I'm like really excited to hear the noise on this. It's gonna be great. I think so, anyway. I was getting sick of using my little Guitar Hero mic. It was getting a little old, to be honest. So, I was definitely ready to get a new mic, and I got one for Christmas. So it was either this or Halo 4, and my mom, she's not a big fan of video games, as most parents would be, so she decided to get me a mic instead. But what she doesn't realize is it's still video game related. But anyhow, yeah. So I'll be getting Halo 4 soon as well, so that'll be pretty great. I should have gotten it like yesterday, but it sent me a text. Amazon sent me a text saying, "Hey, your package was trying to be delivered, but you weren't there, so we'll try again tomorrow." But sorry guys, I got a lot of stuff in my throat. Just woke up. And I looked outside, there was no one. It was just like, "But why you leave no package?" And so I went on Amazon and looked at the actual tracking, like the little tracking device they got on there, instead of just looking at the text. And it said it was still somewhere else, so I don't get it. I'm gonna have to call Amazon or UPS, probably both, to get this figured out. Some sort of glitch, maybe it's still out for delivery where I'm at, but it doesn't say it on the actual tracker, so I don't know. But I should be getting that soon, so I'm pretty excited. I got 2 new games, and both are going to be great. I've heard Halo 4 is great. I'm not much of a Halo fan, but after playing Reach, I started getting a little bit more used to it, and I'm actually pretty excited for it. It should be a good game, but you know, I can't really say for sure until I actually play it. I haven't looked up too many videos on it because I've been too lazy. Yeah, I've been too lazy to look up videos on Halo 4. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I just don't really want to look any up. I've been busy playing a lot of Call of Duty, like a ridiculous amount. I'm addicted to this game. This is the most balanced Call of Duty ever, and I mean ever, in my opinion anyway. From what I've played, and most of you who actually followed my channel or are friends with me know that MW2 is my favorite Call of Duty ever, and it still is. I mean, I love that game. I've gone back and played it, and I absolutely love it. But I'm not afraid to deny it had a lot of issues. And that included a lot of balancing issues. So, this game is definitely more balanced than that game. But what made MW2 more fun for me was the imbalancy, I guess. Because even though it was a little annoying at times, it also made it fun, a little bit unpredictable. And it was a fun Call of Duty to me. But anyhow, so this game is extremely balanced. I mean, the way they did the whole physics of the game with the custom class is just great. The pick 10 system makes it so you can't have too many OP things on one class, which is great because I mean, some people like to you know, throw everything on their class that seems overpowered, and then they're like, "Ah, yes, I'm God. What are you going to do about it?" And of course, whenever I hear that, I run in the opposite direction because I'm afraid that they have too many OP things, which they usually do. So, in this game, that's not the case. It's impossible to have too many OP things on one class because of the pick 10 system. I mean, for instance, if you wanted to go around knifing, the pick 10 system is perfect for me because you can have a whole bunch of perks. Like, you can choose extra perks on a class, which I really like. But let's say that you had a gun and you were able to do that. So let's say you were able to choose 2 perks on each perk slot, and then a gun with 3 attachments, and then tactician, and maybe even danger close. I mean, if the pick 10 system weren't in place, you'd be able to do that, and you'd have 2 grenades, 4 concussions, and 2 perks in each slot, and then a gun and maybe some overlord. So you'd be able to, or I think it's called overlord. No, it's not called overlord. I don't know, where you can have 2 primaries. Overkill, there we go. And then you have two assault rifles. So I mean, that would be so OP, but since the pick 10 system, you can't actually do that, but you can still have those things implemented into the game where you can actually have, you know, 2 guns, 2 primaries, or tactician, or something like that. So I mean, I really like it. I think the pick 10 system is a perfect way to balance out, and everything has a counter to it. I mean, almost everything. I mean, there's some things that you can't really put a counter to. I mean, like, for instance, Flak Jacket, how are you going to counter that? Maybe a more powerful grenade, but then again, what would that do for people who don't wear flak jacket? So there's really no way to counteract flak jacket, but things like the UAV, there's the counter UAV, EMP, or, you know, I mean, there's always the rocket launcher that you can put on a class. I mean, they've always had that in every Call of Duty, so there's always a way to counteract kill streaks. But for some reason, people don't like to put a rocket launcher on their class. I generally have one. I have not put one on my class yet, but that's mainly because not a lot of people get a lot of kill streaks in this game, or score streaks, if I wanted to be politically correct. Not a lot of people get score streaks in this game because they're pretty hard to get. I mean, I don't think so, but I play objective. Now, if you're not playing objective in this game, there's really no point in trying to go for a score streak, because score streaks are exactly what they're called. They're about the score that you have, and it's not about camping in a corner trying to get kills. It's about getting that score, and that score can be extremely high sometimes. The score streak I'm going for the VTOL Warship is above 1,000, I know that, and it's quite a bit. And the only way I'm actually able to obtain that is by going for the headquarters, because you get like 200 points for the headquarters, and then if you kill someone while you're defending the headquarters or capturing it, you get another 200 points. So it's definitely it's double what you get for just randomly killing someone. So I mean, you want to go for scores in this game. You don't want to go for kills. So that kind of made it so that people played a little bit more objective, but at the same time, it made it so that less people got score streaks. So it made it a lot more balanced. So in MW3, I mean, you probably noticed that there was kill streaks in the sky all the time. I mean, you'd always see a helicopter or a stealth bomber incoming because it was so easy to get. You could get 18 kills for the stealth bomber. I think it's 18. And you never, I mean, you could die as many times as you wanted as long as you got those 18 kills, which was so simple. You could get 3 stealth bombers in one game. And or EMPs. I mean, EMP was on that support score streak. I think it's called kill streak. I don't care, but it's made it a lot more balanced in my opinion. So that's great. And then not just that, but the connection. The connection is amazing. I love the connection in this game. Like, I was having so many doubts because it was a Treyarch game, and that's why you can't judge a game by its developer, because, for instance, MW2 was my favorite Call of Duty, and I thought that MW3 was going to be great because it was an Infinity War game. But the difference is that between the two Infinity Wars is the guys that, I mean, they had a major lawsuit, and then they had to add more teams on to MW3 to make it, you know? So it made the game different, and I didn't like the game at all. I thought it was the worst Call of Duty ever made, and that includes worse than Black Ops 1. So, and then again, I hated Black Ops 1, and so I was a little skeptical about Black Ops 2 because it was another Treyarch game, but you can't judge it on just who made it, because Treyarch, their connection to Black Ops 1 was horrible, and that's what I was really worried about. But when this game came out, and I admit, I at first thought there might be a little connection issues when I first got this, because I was triple kill, just saying. So, because I was thinking to myself, okay, wow, did that guy really just kill me like that? I was actually having issues in the very first week. Not the first day I was okay, but the very first week after that, it was like, oh, come on, you've got to be kidding me. But somehow it kind of balanced out. I think it was just, you know, how every Call of Duty is in the beginning, where the servers are just a little weird and stuff. So, yeah, you can't really think about what Black Ops 1 was and compare it to Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 is a completely different game, and it is amazing. And you'll see in a minute here, I got my score streaks, and I'm going to call them in, I believe, at this next headquarters. And this guy right here, he really pissed me off. There was people downstairs, and it's quite obvious, and he was camping. And you never, ever do that in like a headquarters game or domination game. If you are playing a objective-based game, go for the flag or the objective, because that is ridiculous. You should not be sitting there doing nothing. But so anyhow, here I get my my score streaks, and this thing is a beast. It's called the VTOL Warship, and you can actually direct it. So let's say that they spawned on the other side of the map behind a building and I couldn't see them. I can actually direct the VTOL Warship to go over there, which is great, because in other Call of Duties with the chopper gunner, it would like stay as far away from the spawn as possible for some odd reason, and I wouldn't be able to get any kills. I'd get 2 or 3 kills with each chopper gunner I'd gotten. It was a little annoying unless it was a fairly open map. And then this next thing is called the Lodestar, and man, it is just amazing. It's kind of like the Reaper, and it is just great. I love it. And it's kind of got a good visual there too, just the way it looks. But I know I'm probably telling you guys a lot of things that you already know, but this is more for the Christmas noobs. And speaking of Christmas noobs, oh my god, they are so annoying. Like, not all of them, I suppose, so no offense to all you Christmas noobs out there, but there's some of them that just don't know what the hell is going on. Like, they open up their Call of Duty and just like, what? Twitch? What is this? Is this another Call of Duty? Oh my god! What do I do? Let's run into this wall! I literally saw some guy named like Silence Cookie yesterday or something like that. Or Sleeping Cookie, I don't know. But he was running into a wall, like literally just running into a wall. I'm like, what are you doing? And we were in a private chat, so with like me and my friend were in a private chat, so I couldn't really speak to him. But I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? He's running right into a wall. Does he not know how to move his character? And we were actually looking at him, and he didn't know how to move his character. Like, he literally was just looking at the floor trying to figure things out. I'm like, come on, man. Go do that in a private match. Don't do that in an online game, and you're making us lose. He was the last alive in a headquarters. No. Was it headquarters? I don't know. Maybe it was capture the flag. Anyhow, and he wasn't killing anyone. He was just, like, jumping off the edge, and he didn't know what was going on. I don't know. He was probably a young one as well. I guess. And then I've also run into a lot of boosters. Like, okay, not a ton, but I've run into 2 boosters since the last 24 hours, and that is ridiculous. And especially in a headquarters game, really, when your teammates can actually spectate you and see what you're doing, you're an idiot. You're just stupid. And we were watching him, and he was trying to get headshots, and he was a Christmas noob. He was like level, I don't know, 27, no prestige. And trying to get headshots, and we messaged him, me and my friend did, and first he sent my friend back a really hateful message, like, fuck off, or something like that, and then I sent him one, he's like, hey, I'm trying to do something here, so can you please stop following me? I sent him another message, I'm like, yeah, I know you're trying to do something, that's why I'm following you, and then we reported him, so hopefully they'll get banned. I mean, I hate to be such a dick like that, but don't be boosting, that just ruins the games for others, so... Anyhow, guys, I don't pull up the scoreboard in the end, unfortunately. I forgot to, so I think I go 56-13. Anyhow, guys, I'll speak to you later. My name is Freedom, and I'm out. Peace.